I mean, a very common question people tend to ask me is, how exactly do you set up ventrilo for kids and other purposes? Because apparently it's, I mean, I agree. The first time I got into this thing, I was like, what the hell is going on? Because it's not really user-friendly. So first what you do is you go to ventrilo.com. At the sidebar here on the left side, go to download. So what you usually do is you choose the platform that is for you. If you're using Windows 7 Home, then you should pick 32-bit. I think if you're using, well, I'm using Windows 8 64-bit, so this is what I'm going to click. If you're using a Mac, obviously, click this. And then if you're still in the important thing is that you want to download your client program here. I agree. So now I've downloaded the client program, and then I also need to download the server program, which is this, the Windows one, obviously the Windows one. It comes up, and then click save file. When the pop-up thing comes up, click save file. Then once you've downloaded the client, go back to the download page, and then you download the corresponding server because I'm using Windows, so again, Windows 32-bit server. Once you've downloaded ventrilo, you go to your download page, and then it should show here. Make sure that you've downloaded the server as well as client. So again, just make sure that you have both client and server. It doesn't matter which one you install first. So I'm going to open it because okay, click yes when the pop-up notification comes up, and then it says preparing to install. Welcome to the ventrilo. Yes, I accept the license agreement. This one you can put here whatever you want. Destination folder, just don't worry about it. Just click next on your thing, and then click next. And then ventrilo server has successfully been installed. Okay, finished. But you won't actually see anything on your computer right now. So what you want to do is you want to go back to your download thing, like what you've downloaded. Okay, we've done the server. Now we're going to install the client. Again, click yes when it pops up. So the client, welcome to the client installation wizard, 64-bit. Yes, I accept again. So, okay, now we click next again. Obviously next. So there we go. Ventrilo client has successfully been installed. You should get this icon on your desktop. For the record, my desktop isn't actually this clean. I just moved everything away so you can't see anything. Yeah, so you double click that, obviously, and you should see this window come up. Okay, it's already saved my information, but we're gonna do it as if you've never had set it up before. On your screen you would show that all of these are grayed out. So what you first want to do is you would go to the line username, and then you click this little arrow thing here, add or edit to user accounts. Click that, and then it will pop up. So I'm gonna clone new. I'm gonna choose a new name called Nemo, I guess. So it's in the username Nemo. I have no servers. If I want to say go on illusions vent, then I will click this button right here, again the little arrow next to server button, and it says connection editor. Okay, click new. Under name, you can put any name you want really. I'm just gonna name it illusion. Okay, so host, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put in the first line. Usually it's like a URL type of thing. So for illusion that would be pv19 dot planetventrilo.com, and then it could be a number too, because that's what IP addresses are. And then the port would be 4 digits, but obviously it's not the digit that they gave you, so you want to put in the appropriate digit. Illusion, that would be 5991. And then password is water. You can leave the default channel blank, and then don't worry about all these options yet. If you don't understand them, that's fine. I mean, I always leave them on. If you've entered it incorrectly, over here in this little box, it will say message server is available. Press connect. Okay, make sure that you don't have your sound or your microphone or binds muted. So click connect at the side here. So now I'm in the illusion vent as my name is new. If you're here for the Cade day, then obviously the room you want to go in is here. Just click the name of the room you want to go to, double click it. Some rooms are locked. For example, here you need to enter a password. I don't know the password, so I can't go in there. Why there are different rooms is because, like, if you're in this room, you can't hear what people are saying in the main room. How do you talk in Vent? You see all these buttons at the side says disconnect, comment, chat, setup, about blah blah blah. So what you do is you go to setup. Don't worry about all the other ones. Go to voice, and then make sure you have these top three ticked. Enable outgoing voice communications. Use push to talk hotkey. Use I have no idea. Direct input to detect hotkey. People usually prefer it that you untick this play key clicks, which means that every time you press your button down to talk, people can hear a little sound that indicates that you're gonna talk. So just make sure that your setup is like this, like the first three are ticked and then this one's unticked. Hotkey is whichever hotkey you would like to keep pressing. I do suggest that it not be a letter. You want to use something that it's easy for your hand to get to, like because I LA a lot, I use caps lock key. So what you do is you use your mouse and you press it inside the box, and now it will say mouse button 1, which is after it shows that, press the key that you want to set it to, the hotkey that you want to use. You tap it on your keyboard once is enough. Once you set it to the one that you want to have, you just look at all of these, and of course just make sure that you have these ticked. Use direct sound. Don't worry about all the other stuff, because that's not pertinent to what we're doing. Okay, so now I've had it set up to my caps lock key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it, and then you can see that my little audio sign becomes green. That means that I'm talking, and then other people can hear me. So I let go of it, it becomes red again. Obviously easy enough to understand that nobody's going to hear what I have to say right now. So how do you put comments in your thing? Again, you want to go to disconnect comment chat. Obviously go to comment, enter a comment message. So let's say my job during the CADE is my else name is SCAC, and then my job is LA. So I'm going to write that, and then click OK. It will show it right next to my name. You don't need to put brackets because it will automatically put brackets in for you. So usually when you're XOing, you'll say XO for CADE alt. That would be easy enough for everyone else to see, because usually during a CADE, you know, you have 20 people. And I mean, it's not ideal, but if you do not have a mic for CADEs, then be sure to use OChat. If not, your LA or JC will kind of want to strangle you. And ping is, if you don't know what ping is, it's basically telling you your latency, like how much you're gonna lag, basically from what you say to how other people can hear it. It gives you an idea. Anyway, so that's basically all there is to it. When you want to leave, press disconnect, and you will hear that sound right there, and it will say that you've left the vent room. Why is it a better choice over Skype? Because vent is more, you can have a lot of people in the room at the same time without having to hear everyone else's background noise, obviously, because you have push to talk feature. If you're thinking about setting up your own ventrilo, a server does actually cost money. I never pay for anything, obviously. So I just go hang out at other people's vents. But you can enter as many servers as you like and go hang out in their room. I'm sure there are a lot of rooms that people don't mind you using because they're not going to use it 24/7. So that's basically it. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.